cover story is sponsored by Buick.
We're comfortable running it or throwing it and or both.
You got to pay attention to all those guys.
The Eagles are off to a great start, but now they get to face a real team. No more cream puffs, no more easy games. It's time for a real test.
I think this will be the most complete team that we'll play this year.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are coming into town, and now the Eagles get to see how good they really are, because the only thing they learned from beating the Browns and the Bears is they're not the worst team in the league. The Eagles are going to be tested in every way possible, especially on the defensive side of the ball. The Steelers have a bunch of elite weapons.
We're definitely going to go up against one of the best offenses in the league, so it'll be a great challenge. If not the best receiver in the league, definitely top 3, and that goes for the same for the quarterback as well.
The Steelers are one of, if not the favorite, to go to the Super Bowl and win it all. They're perennial contenders that the Eagles should model themselves after. They certainly haven't seen anything like them yet, and this game will let them know where they are and how far they need to go.
You know, the Steelers have great tradition, great history. They're a good football team, and Coach Tomlin does a great job getting those guys ready to play. And I think from our standpoint is this will be it's still early in the season. Does it make or break your season? No, it doesn't. But at the same time, it's a good benchmark for us.
Guys know the time is now.
We're not there yet to where we can afford to continue to make these mistakes and be successful. Eventually, maybe down the road, maybe we'll be able to overcome these mistakes. But right now, we can't do it.
Time is starting to run out on the Eagles. At 5-5 and last in the NFC East, their playoff hopes are slowly starting to slip away. They're coming off their worst loss of the season, and the margin of error is closing.
This is something we all definitely understand. It's cut and dry. We got to win them all. We got to win every single one, next 6. And that's something we all know, and that's something that we plan to do.
I think that it's obvious that there's an urgency that, we need to win football games. There's a lot of good teams in this division. There's a lot of good teams in the NFC period. So, we got to step it up. But the only thing that we need to do is focus on ourselves. In all the games that we've lost, it's us killing ourselves.
At this point, catching the Cowboys is doubtful, but getting a wild card spot is still in sight. The guys in the locker room aren't getting tight, but they know what time it is.
We don't really press, so to speak. We're all smart guys. We realize what's at stake. We realize where we're at in the season. We got 6 games left, and we're going to put our best foot forward. But at the same time, we don't change our preparation. We don't change how we approach things.
The Eagles' road woes continue. They've lost their last 3 games away from home, and each time they've had a lead. For some reason, their ability to close out and win games away from the Link has disappeared, and something's missing.
That's really what we're looking for, is just that little inch, that next step to come out on the road with a win, especially in the division.
Undefeated at home, it's clear something's different, but the players don't seem to really buy that. The guys say once they get on the field, it doesn't really matter whose turf they're on. They just have to get it done.
Well, I feel like when we on the sideline, it's just us. It's the fans and we at home, but it's just us at home. You know what I'm saying? It's just the team. That's what I talk to. I'm not talking to nobody else. So, I just think that we just got to continue to keep doing what we're doing.
And it's been the little things that's killing them. So if they can somehow get out of their own way, their road woes will finally hit a dead end.
The loss against the Redskins, I didn't catch a touchdown that I probably should have caught. The week against the Lions, we threw a pick on the first play of the 2-minute drill. So it's just little things that we're not executing, but we're learning from it. And when we're able to finally overcome that, it's going to be very good things for our offense.
disgust, disdain. There's nothing Eagles fans hate more than that star. Philadelphia, Dallas, an NFC East rivalry filled with history, filled with greats, filled with hatred. This rivalry has cooled down a little bit with the teams going through struggles, but now both teams are back. Even the rookies know what this is.
Yeah, I mean, I know how much this means to the city, how much it means to these fans. There's a lot of excitement going on just with Eagles football, but definitely this week, I recognize that. But at the same time, I don't let that kind of bother me or distract me from the main goal, and that's just preparing every day. Because I know if I get sidetracked by any of those things, it's going to mess up the preparation and it'll affect the game on Sunday.
Carson keeping it calm and cool like always, but some guys can't hide their hate. For Josh Huff, this thing started way before he got to Philly.
Well, me personally, I have another hate for him just because I'm from Houston. Houston don't like Dallas, and Dallas don't like Houston. So I think I know I'm in the right place for this rivalry. And let's just go out and give Dallas what they've been.
All right, so you just happy to be somewhere that hates Dallas. There's several different reasons Eagles players and fans hate the Cowboys, but all that matters is getting a win on the road. Players love going into other people's homes and upsetting the crowd.
That's just like me going to somebody's house and beating them on the Madden or the NBA 2K, playing the game. It's just one of them things. We come in, we mess stuff up, and then we go home.